call them with dating advice. Kevin Samuels always gave good insight. It's not about being wrong or right. It's just seeing this as the stuff that makes sense. How does it apply to you and your situation and day to day life? Everybody's situation is different, case by case basis. But Kevin Samuels gave great advice that we needed in this dating community. Let's listen to this.
Comment is um, if you're saying, the danger zone and to get a high value man at this time, um,
Hmm.
how could how could I juggle it with getting a high value man back that I felt like I lost because I wasn't
Ah,
in therapy.
okay.
Um, I wasn't ready, and he called it
Uh,
out. He said I needed to get therapy, and I really want him.
okay. You know what? I am glad you asked this.
This is my opinion on therapy. I don't think everybody needs therapy. I think therapy is the case by case basis. I think most of the time people need to let go of the past. Based on my observations with people, most people need to let go of the past, let go of the past trauma, and deal with things head on, situation by situation, and learn from what you're in right now. A lot of people problems just being people head. Do better, value what you have, step by step at a time. Let go of your past relationships, whether you was beat, bad, whatever. Just let go, learn to forgiveness, and deal with things case by case basis. Everything's going in your head. People do not know. Value what you do have.
Question: how to fix it? Okay. Well, first off, you've already done step one, acknowledging that there's a problem, acknowledging that you found somebody that could be in the area, and let's just say it nicely, you might have screwed it up, right?
Yeah.
How to get it
Yes.
back? Uh, well, is the person still single and available?
Yes.
Okay. Approximately how long ago did you guys end your interaction?
A year ago, but he doesn't live in the same state as me.
Okay. A year ago?
That may be a problem, not living in the same state, but let's see. Let's get the background of it.
All right. And he ended it by saying it was ended. He said that you need to
Yeah.
get your stuff together.
Yeah, he said literally, I need to get therapy.
Have you done
So,
that?
Which men rarely do. Men rarely does this. This is so it must be something going on.
yes, I've been in therapy from that time. So yes,
All right.
I'm
All
still
right.
in therapy.
All right. And have you learned anything in therapy that would have made a difference in the relationship you had?
Yes, that I have to go from what I see right now. I can't go off of what I've done in the past, and I shouldn't bring it up because
Hmm.
he doesn't know about that either. And it was always I felt like I was giving him too much information where he would be like, I don't care. I don't want.
Right. This same thing what I just said about people having mental issues. They're all in their head. Forget about the past. Value your man for what he brings to the table and what you want in a man. Forget about your past trauma. We live in our head. Most of the time, people don't know their past trauma. Just become stronger, wiser. Value your current man. What does he bring to the table?
To
Hmm.
talk about that, and I
Hmm.
was like thinking he was mean, but I should never brought those things up because it didn't matter.
Okay.
And
So
it he didn't do
so hold
anything
on,
to
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold
um,
on. Making men in your present pay for mistakes of your past equals no future. That's what she's saying. Number one. Number two, when men are ready to move forward, they really don't care about all that stuff. They just want to know, is it a problem? So, when was the last time you spoken to this man since your breakup?
I haven't just over a year since that time, but it's
Okay.
since all that has passed, and I felt like I lost him. I moved on,
Uh-huh.
and I got married, but I don't want to be with
You got
him. I want
married?
to, yeah,
You currently married?
yes, I'm married.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
no, no, no.
Do
Mm-mm.
not. Kendra's the same way. They do not like people that are currently married. Currently married. This is something. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
You
You
broke
know,
up. This guy called it out, and and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy,
yeah.
and you're married, and you're actively on a platform with a million folks, actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like,
Which is so ignorant. You're just chasing title. It's like chasing fucking Versace. It's like chasing Versace. Money is not everything. You're married to somebody, so you must have married and liked them for a reason. We just don't fall in love and just. It doesn't matter if your last man made, let's just say, high value man made 200K and the man you married now made 80,000. Whatever the reason that you married him, it doesn't matter. God, and you then this is where it can get all twisted. Okay, because the current man, let's say the current man that she's married to right now, may not make as much money as the past boyfriend. But the current boyfriend that doesn't make that much money could be in love with her and could be a decent man, decent guy. He's not high value. Oh, he don't make 250K. Oh my God, this is BS. The other guy, if he's high value, he probably got another woman already lined up. I bet he got another woman already lined up. He just ain't make the move.
Go ahead.
yeah, he's high value, and with even with watching you, it's kind of taboo. My husband is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So
And what does your husband do for a living?
he's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
Hmm. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Dress size?
I'm a size 4 to 6.
Mhm. So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're with a previously high value man who was 15 years older than you,
Yes.
and you kind of ruined that relationship, ran in the ditch. He suggested therapy,
Mm.
and you came in saying you wouldn't have got therapy, but and also in that course of time, you've moved on and you got married to a man who's 25 years older than you, who's a
Yes.
pipe fitter. And the reason you want to um, break your covenant with God uh, and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks,
What
and I
state do you
feel
live in?
like Virginia.
Or which part? DMV?
Um, yeah, yeah, you could say.
Hold on just a second.
Wow, so this does. Okay, the last guy looks better. He's younger. Makes more money. Bro. Sounds good and all. Sounds like he pop. If he's not married to some, the chance that it's working out is slim. Okay, because he probably got other women lined up. He probably got other women lined up. Period. It's just I don't know what to say. He definitely got other women lined up. Probably ain't made the move, but definitely got other women lined up. She's just chasing titles. It's like chasing Versace. It's like chasing Mercedes. Deal with what you have. The man that make less money may be better suited and he may love you. God.
So, you live in Virginia. And what does the first guy do for a living? The
He's
guy, what does the first guy do for a living? The higher status
he's
guy.
like IT, some
Hmm.
cyber security. He
Okay.
has his own business.
Hmm.
Um,
So I
yeah,
want you to ask yourself a question. What did it say about it? What do you think it would say to that man about a woman who willingly got married to an older man
mhm.
and she was willing to leave her husband for the shot at getting back with him? What do you think that would say to him?
That she's determined and she knows what she wants.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it be willing to give up something to get, I feel like, something greater.
Hmm.
And I honestly know that being with my husband now, it was to say, yeah, I'm still a decent woman. And, men do want me, but I wanted to pick the right one that's able to do something for me. And I always wanted older men
Hmm.
because of that
So
feeling of, yeah.
if we switch this situation and it was a man who had ruined his situation with a woman, uh, and he decided to get the therapy that he needed and get married to another woman, but then he would be willing to leave his current wife to get back with the previous woman. What would the world say about that man?
They will talk about that man. They will look down at that man. Yes, a man will be degraded. Degraded. He wanted to leave his current wife to get with his previous wife, okay, that he already married to. The next woman is in love with him. This 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 woman is not looking at how this situation looks. She's going to leave her current value man, which is, let's just say, a middle class, decent man, to go back and get with this younger man, makes more money, better status, but she's already married. Think about it. You are already married. You're just chasing. You're just chasing title. It's like chasing Nike, like chasing Range Rovers. She's just chasing the title. You married a man that's middle class. Just deal with that. What does she want? A bigger house, a nicer car? That's what it's that's what this sounds like. Okay, when you marry somebody, you fell in love with this person. Whatever they do for a living, whatever that they was, you fell in love with them. At that status that they're at, you fell in love with them. Now, why daydream about your ex? Your ex could be married to somebody else and you're already married. I wouldn't even want to go down this path because it's a 50-50 chance of it not working out. You want to go back. Is he going to take you back? And plus, you're currently married to a man. All because he's younger, well, let's just say better looking, make more money. Oh, no. Baby, but you already married a middle class man. Jesus Christ.
he it would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
She belongs to
And
the
like,
streets.
I just felt like he not even being ready. I'm just glad he told me.
How old are
And
you again, ma'am?
I'm 27.
Are you from this country?
Yes.
You have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
I have three and I'm the youngest.
Hmm. Any sisters?
Yes, 1 sister.
Is she married?
Yes.
What did she say about it?
I don't talk to my sister,
What would your
so
father say about it?
my father, he was against me marrying
No, no. What does
my
your father say about you talking about leaving your husband to go back to your ex-boyfriend?
husband. Well, he said that my husband gave me a home and that, a young man won't do that and I should appreciate that because he gave me a home. Yeah, he bought me a home.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, ma'am. I've heard some pretty interesting things in a year and a half of doing this show, but you probably have to be probably the worst woman I've ever spoken to.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I've heard a woman that actually was going to leave her, but at least she waited for her husband to be in remission before she left him. Now, I was hoping you were trolling, but the more you talk, the more realistic you are. So I honestly hope whoever knows this woman's husband, make sure he watches this video.
She don't understand how bad it looked. She's already married to a man. You want to divorce this man? Go back and marry a high value man. This because he makes more money, better status, better looking, I think like 10 years younger. Ma'am, you married a man, I'm going to say recently. True, you married a man recently. I forgot what they said he did for a living. Middle class man, you married and fell in love with him. Why are you fantasizing on a man that may not even be available to you? He may not want you back. Okay, he may not want you back. I will stop fantasizing about him. He may not want you back. Ooh, this sound crazy. She don't think, and a man would be dogged. If this was a man, you would be dogged. You would be dissed. People, oh my God, women would talk so much about you. Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah, yeah. She need to stay with her husband, fantasizing about a man that may not even be available. He always with you. He make all this money. He got some women lined up. He got some women. You say he's younger. He looks better. Blah 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 blah. Okay, he got some women lined up. He probably ain't pushed the button on them, but he got some other women lined up. That's for sure. For sure.